2 now of the Aurora Theater trial, continuing this morning with another member of the CU neuroscience program, someone who mentored the defendant and had concerns about his lab work. Marshall Zellinger keeping tabs on this morning's testimony, and he joins us now from the newsroom with the latest. Marshall, we're hearing more about his performance before dropping out of school.
Yeah, one of the defendant's mentors took the stand this morning, and I want to pause for 1 second because we just got this transcript from yesterday's audio recording that was difficult to hear about what the defendant told investigators about the explosives in his apartment, and I'll reveal a little bit more about this as I read it through the morning here. But what we heard from Dr. Achim Klug, he was one of the mentors that talked with the defendant. He talked about concerns with the defendant's work through the rotation that he had in the neuroscience program, and he revealed the details of an email when the defendant asked to work with him again.
And he asked if he could join my lab for thesis work.
And how did you respond to him?
I responded that I wanted to discuss this with him and asked him to meet to discuss.
It's more than that. You used different words. What were the words you used?
I said, "Thank you for your message. I appreciate your interest. I also have to admit that I do have some concerns. Can we talk about this? Have a great weekend."
What were the concerns you wanted to speak about with the defendant?
Well, simply that he didn't work very hard. So what I wanted to discuss is to, make it clear that I expect the full workload. I expect this many experiments. I expect this many results.
And when that witness was asked in a juror question if the defendant ever seemed disconnected from reality, the answer was clearly no. So what we just received, again, yesterday there was a 30-minute audio recording played in court. It was an interview between the defendant and an FBI bomb technician and an Aurora police detective. And this is how they found out what everything looked like inside the apartment with all the explosives. And detailed in this transcript is how the defendant described how it was set to go off, how he had staged a remote control car with a remote control next to a dumpster behind the apartment, next to a boombox that was supposed to play loud music and attract someone to get over there. But that remote control was supposed to be to actually something in his apartment and not the remote control car sitting next to it. That's all detailed in this transcript that we're about to put live on the denverchannel.com and on the 7 News app. I'm going to go back and listen to some more court, which just got underway. Reporting live, Marshall Zellinger, 7 News.
All right, Marshall, thank you. Lots of information coming down, more tonight on 7 News. You can find this streaming live on our website throughout the day, the7news.com, also on the 7 News app. It's available for both iPhones and certainly the Droids.